Welcome back to another episode of Motogp Mac, and today we're going to talk about Augusto Fernandez possibly being placed in the LCR Honda team for the 2024 season. Now, as we know, currently KTM have existing riders, I should say. As we know, KTM have 4 existing riders that have contracts for the 2024 season. We all know that they have recently signed Pedro Acosta, and we all know that there is advanced negotiations with Marc Marquez for the 2024 season also. But right now, they have 5 riders with contracts and 4 seats for those riders, which is tricky, let's just call it. Now, there was an option being talked about where KTM were trying to get Dorna to give them the 2 available spots that Suzuki left last year on a 3-year contract before the new regulations come in. But Dorna have firmly said no on this, but I still think there is room for negotiation. Secondly, they were going after LCR to try and see is it a possibility that they may move from Honda. Luca Cecchinello has firmly said no on this, but with Rins now in advanced stages in his contract talks with Yamaha, there is a spot left open there. And people are now saying that if KTM, Gas, Akio can't get at the extra 2 slots on the grid, then maybe the only option available to KTM is to place Augusto Fernandez in the LCR team for a year or so. Now, I genuinely don't know if this is going to happen. And the reason that I say this is because if they were to break Augusto Fernandez's contract, it would be by far cheaper than placing him in LCR Honda for a year. So it just doesn't really make financial sense to myself. I will be very honest, I don't think KTM have made any decision yet. For me, there's an awful lot of open questions about Pol Espargaro and how he's going to come back. If he does come back in fighting form and in good shape, then they have a major problem. However, if he doesn't, I think he will be the one that is moved aside despite him having a contract. But I would definitely love to know your thoughts. What do you think is going to happen with the 5 bums for the 4 seats in KTM? Definitely leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video.